Take a look at the tail of the tape for this one, brought to you by Bose. Matheus Mattos, 32. Jake Hadley, 28. Hadley, the taller fighter here. He's got the longer reach. Both men weighed in at the bantamweight limit of 136. Keith Peterson looking lean and mean. He could probably make 135 if he had to.
He could probably fight as well if he needed to, so these guys need to watch out.
Hadley there in the black trunks, Mattos in the yellow. We haven't seen 135-pounders, at least not on the PFL global scene. We've seen them in Europe and in the Middle East. Southpaw stance here for Hadley.
If anybody that was watching the Dean Garnett-Lewis McGrillen fight agrees, though, that bantamweights are a must for our roster. And I know both of those boys are watching this as well. They'd like to be in this cage with these two. There's a hard inside low kick that kind of blocked it, but still looked uncomfortable.
Yeah, picked his leg up and moved it for him.
Stance switch here for Mattos. Back to the open stance. Hard inside leg kick.
Hadley's always pushing forward, though. He's got really, really strong, crisp boxing. That was a lovely body kick, though, by Mattos.
Hadley offers one right to the knee. Sometimes that'll hurt the kicker more than the kickee. Is that a word, Randy? Kick-e?
I think it is now, Sean.
That was a good body kick again. Hadley's got to be cautious of that. Doesn't really take him one of those clean on the body. That'll sap his entire energy. That's much better moving away like that. But Mattos fights against the fence. He's got to be expecting to use his takedown defense here. I think Hadley's going to try and punch himself into a takedown here, into a clinch at least. Nice feint there by Mattos, committed to that.
Hadley trying to sneak a left hand over that high right guard.
One thing Hadley does really well, you're actually seeing it now, you're actually seeing how well he defends with that lead forearm.
That little elbow destruction, he throws that elbow up there to get it in front of him.
He blocks it and glances techniques off, and he also has a really nice seeking left hook to the body, but look at the redness on his body from those kicks from Mattos so far.
Another inside leg kick from Mattos.
Lots of ill intent on every kick from Mattos.
Yes, left hand right to the solar plexus from Hadley.
Goes with the body kick. And inside low kick.
Caught that.
Caught the foot, followed it up with the double.
Elevates the legs well here, but we know Mattos can scramble like a demon. If there's any space here, he's going to be gone. Hadley's going to try and scoot around to his back here if he gets some.
Mattos can use that fast to get to his feet. Nice job.
Just missed with the elbow by Hadley. Wow. Good work to get back to the feet. Inside leg kick off balances Hadley temporarily. Combination diving now into another
hands locked
attempt.
for the double. Mattos pulls him back up and gets out of it.
Good double unders here from Mattos. Under 2 minutes left in round one.
Got a strong Birmingham contingent in the house. I can see Leon and Fabian Edwards over there. Amari Deirdrick as well. A promising prospect from the Renegade Gym.
Nice takedown there from Mattos. Posted his own right leg, pulled Hadley down right over it.
Try and force that hand through him. Potentially. Oh, look at this.
Hadley tried to sit across and Mattos threatened that arm triangle. Elbow attempted there from the bottom for Hadley. Giving Mattos a lot to work to even when he's in tight position.
Active with the upkick.
Hadley's going to look to hook an ankle. As soon as Mattos' legs look at this. Scramble on a single leg. Hadley bends up to the fence.
Mattos with a minute left in the round goes for the Dan Henderson
Double head punch.
Lock your hands under his butt, Jake.
Another good body kick. There's that right to the body that I was talking about with Hadley. Here it is again.
Hadley's got that kick twice, only resulted in a takedown. That resulted in a couple straight left hands.
Movement from both of these guys. Hadley tries to dig to the body again. Look at that metronome from Mattos.
Nice head movement.
Final 10 seconds of round one.
Good body kick again from Hadley.
Back to the corners will go. Back and forth round one.
Sir, you ready? Fight!
Second frame here. One shot to advance in this PFL World Tournament.
Bantamweights have always got such a zip about them, haven't they? There's always so much movement. I always feel like something's going to happen at any moment. There's no lag in these fights.
It's like greased lightning. You don't want to blink.
Oh, tries with a head kick.
Back to the inside leg goes Mattos.
Straight right by Mattos.
Yeah, lovely straight right that was. Good work with the low kick by Hadley.
There's that half shell you were talking about, Dan. Blocked the combination from Mattos. He had the reset to another. Right hand landed there.
Slowly accumulating damage on both the legs of these guys as well. Gonna have some sore calves and quadriceps tomorrow.
Superman punch there from Mattos, and then he goes with an overhand.
Yeah, there's that right hand again. He's catching Hadley leaning away a little bit with his weight on his back foot. He's got to be careful if Mattos puts some extra steam on that punch. It may even knock him off balance, even if it doesn't hurt him.
Mattos might have to get his left arm over to try to block some of those high kicks along with the right. We've seen it happen in MMA before. You try and block a kick with just one arm. It'll break that.
I love that left hook to the body that we see Hadley use. He used it all the way back in his Cage Warriors fights as well. He wings it in underneath the far side elbow. It's a difficult punch to land, but he times it so well because of the variance of the left hand that he throws. There's the right hand though. Knocked him off balance from Mattos.
Double leg attempt here. Hadley in deep. Runs him to the fence. Got his hands locked. Close to lock. Not quite.
Good. Step in between.
You heard what his corner said to him between rounds.
Single leg now. Level change single.
Said get the double leg, lock your hands under his butt and lift. Not able to do it, but gave it a good try.
Mattos got one arm in there. Popped the grip. Didn't allow Hadley to get his hands locked good enough to pick him up.
You can see how effective those underhooks are for Mattos once he's able to dig him in. He's a bantamweight with welterweight shoulders. The mouthpiece came skittering across the canvas right to the front of our broadcast position. Out of the mouth of Matheus Mattos. Hadley recognizing it. Dan, you collecting gum shields?
I've got my own with me. I don't really want somebody else's. But
Oh, beautiful body shot from Hadley. That one hurt Mattos.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Hadley digging away.
You can see Mattos trying to stand upright.
Very game though is Matheus Mattos. Willing to plant that foot where the cage meets the canvas and swing away, try and keep himself in this fight. Under 2 minutes, another one.
I love how he just slings that into the body. It's really debilitating when it lands cleanly. Mattos with no mouth guard in here as well is worth bearing in mind.
I hope the body shot again. Matheus Mattos now faced with the choice of do I drop that elbow to try and protect my body or do I expose my head by doing so?
As soon as Hadley starts putting his hands up in the exchange, you know he's having a good time.
1 minute. 1 minute left. Back to his body.
Mattos looks to have recovered from the body shots pretty well. Still in some danger here.
Oh, that was a good cross.
The right hand landed for Mattos, and it was Hadley who got slippery.
Little wobble there.
He lands that right hand sometimes on Hadley when Hadley's weight is so heavy on his back leg.
Beautiful. It looked like the foot wrapped all the way around. Hadley just shrugged it off. Good jab from Hadley.
15 seconds left in this middle round.
What a fine body kick from Hadley. And a nice left. To the stools we go. Third and final round of this bantamweight contest. What a treat it's been so far in PFL World Tournament action. The first fight of the PFL Bantamweight World Tournament. Matheus Mattos out of Brazil in the yellow trunks. Hadley from England in the black.
Worth noting on total strikes so far, Hadley's at 69 compared to Mattos at 32. That's over 50% success rate for Hadley with his landed strikes, which is incredible.
Mattos coming to the body now.
Oh, and again with the right hand on the top of the head of Hadley. He's got to be cautious. There's power in those hands of Mattos. I like Hadley when he's in and out of range a bit more, when he doesn't stand there and wait for the counter shots. That's better movement from him.
Hadley hunting that body again. Good head movement again from Mattos. I think the Duck, Ian Parker, our betting expert, had this fight going the distance. He's got 4 more minutes till we find out if he's right. How you feeling, Ian?
I was holding my breath until he brought me on screen. Look, the first round, I went with Mattos. Second round, Hadley started picking up those body shots. But nasty. He might hit this double. If I'm Hadley, I'm going to the body and just slowing it down. For me, I don't love it. I want to hit the back, but Hadley starting to pick it up. And he's looking good in round 2 and 3 so far. This does not make me happy either, but it's part of the game.
Hadley taking it back of Matheus Mattos.
Oh, he's got a body triangle sunk in here.
Nice transitions by Hadley. The double leg right to the back position. Picks him up, puts him down. Goes right to the hooks and the body triangle.
Matheus Mattos has never been submitted in his career. 18 fights in, has never tapped.
Stevie Ray sitting at home looking at this leg position going, let it turn into you. There's a Scottish twister here for sure. If I knew the technique, I might be able to explain it to you better, but...
Well, he's got to get that instep of his right leg.
He's got it! Twister. My goodness. So let's take a look at this. Here's the takedown. You see him wrap the leg. There's a little bit of a Granby roll here, if I remember correctly, from Mattos as he lands. He Granby's over.
Yep.
Look how Hadley circles around and follows him, drops the hooks in, and as he falls back here, he's going to lock that body triangle in. Here we go. He's going to drag his opponent back, drag him over his legs. As they fall back, he's going to take him with his arms. There's the body triangle locked in just there. Now the key is this foot. This foot's going to find itself on the inside of the thigh. There it is. Now as Mattos turns into him, this is where the twister comes into play, because the lower body is locked into place. As the upper body of Mattos turns in, there's nowhere his legs can go. As he turns, you can see Hadley waiting for it. As he turns in, you can see the twist go through the spine. There it is. Mattos is trying to twist. He thinks an arm triangle's coming here. He thinks the danger is the arm triangle. So he thinks turning into the guard is going to be the safest thing to do. Stay facing my opponent. And here we go. Leg in the hook. That leg is key there because it puts that twist right through the spine. You can see it. Hadley's going to drive over with that arm. My goodness, what a submission. I need to talk to Hadley. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by Scottish Twister. 2 minutes and 16 seconds into the third round, Jake Hadley.